only thing we should be talking about is how do we get the rest of the hostages out and Palestinians, ordinary Palestinians, back into Gaza. Question for me, and the British government's been really clear on this, this is the right for Palestinians to go back to their homes, and how we get the world community working together to put the money in there to rebuild Gaza.
I don't think it is for one country to dictate terms in this way, but we'll look very carefully at all proposals, and I think it's for this government to engage with the administration, but also to determine what role the UK can play in the reconstruction of Gaza.
I'm sorry, I was just listening to you both speak, and it's like we've got two of the three monkeys. You've got see no evil, we've got hear no evil. Neither one of you are using the words which are relevant to this proposal, which is what is on the table is ethnic cleansing. When you are talking about the permanent resettlement of an entire ethnic group from the place they call home, that's called ethnic cleansing. And instead it's like, oh, what about the hostages? Oh, what about investment? I'm sorry, it's like Westminster is on the slow train and you're not keeping up with the pace of change.
Although this has come as something of a surprise to most people, I would have thought, since it's a dramatic change of policy.
It's a dramatic change of policy, but I think that the signs have been there for a long time. One is that the position of the Israeli government and the ruling Likud party has been to talk about resettling Gaza, and that's been from early in 2024. Secondly, you've got the ramping up of rhetoric around the annexation of the West Bank and the escalation of violence being perpetrated by the Israeli state with the cooperation of the Palestinian Authority, it must be said.
So what would Keir Starmer, what would you expect the British Prime Minister to do or say at this point?
So the first thing is that we need a total arms embargo on Israel. While we supply a small portion of the weapons that are used by Israel, I think it sends an important signal. Two, I think we need to commit to holding Netanyahu and his government to account for the war crimes that they have perpetuated. And thirdly, I think that one of the things that needs to happen is you need to look at things like boycotts, divestment and sanctions.
All right, well,
when you've got a government which is planning on committing ethnic cleansing, you need to punish them.